Well, spring means new beginnings at home and in your personal and professional life. One of the best ways to prepare for that new job or career change is to get a solid headshot.
Yeah, a good headshot can put you ahead of the pack for applications, maybe sprucing up your social media profiles and personal branding. And for today's Bougie on a Budget segment, we're joined by one of the premier headshot photographers in all of Colorado, Rachel Sorbet, to share just a bit of expertise in helping you kind of brand yourself visually. We're so glad that you're here to kind of like pick your brain, because let's be honest, not everybody can, afford one of the premier photographers to take your picture, but regardless of who is behind that iPhone or that camera, we want to look our best and feel our best, put our best out there. You're going to kind of help us do that. So where do you start when you talk to your clients?
First, I book them in. And then the first question they have for me once they have their date on the calendar is, what do I wear? Yep. So with my full service sessions, we do a one-on-one wardrobe consultation. And we go through their closet and I help them find outfits that are going to be camera flattering.
Do you have like absolute yeses and absolute nos that the people need to know? Like, where do you start?
Absolutely. One of them is solid colors.
Okay.
Because prints are going to make people look at your body versus your face. So solid colors is a really easy way to start.
I love that.
Yep.
Solid colors. What should you bring with you? Do you tell some of your clients, bring this?
Well, it depends on what kind of session they're having. I offer mini sessions, which is here, and full personal branding sessions, which is the whole thing. With the personal branding sessions, we incorporate props, all sorts of different things to help communicate what they do and where they're going in life.
I love that. So if I'm obviously with my stripes on, a little wiggly stripes today,
Not,
girl.
I'm wearing
the cut,
Sorry,
but a solid color.
You didn't get the memo.
I did not, but that's why you're here. You're here to teach us. So let's roll a little bit of video so we can talk to the things. So we're looking here at like the props and what, oh, I love this. And so this is going to be, we were talking about this a little bit on the phone. She looks polished to me in both ways, but there's an X on one of these for a reason. Why is that?
Yes. So when you wear a blouse with a blazer, the hemline is often at the same spot. So we want to bring the eye line up. The eye is going to go to the point of contrast, and we want to get that point of contrast away from the leg break and up.
It just snatches her waist,
and
too.
one does look more polished, like it does. Even though she looks professional in both, the one where you can see her waist snatched, like she just looks more put together.
Yep.
I love that. What do we have next here? Okay. See, I think both. I would wear both of these outfits in like my normal life, but when you're trying to be like polished and put your best foot forward in front of a camera, we've got an X on the pink outfit.
So in general, for photos, anything that is form-fitting, tight to the body is going to be best. But it's also important that you stay true to your own personal style. And for some people, they like baggy, slouchy clothes. And that's okay, as long as the other half of your body is very form-fitting and tight, because you need that contrast to be able to see your actual size that's underneath there. If both sides, top and bottom, are baggy, you're gonna look like a sack of potatoes.
And you say no to A-lines, no to kind of like a flare. Why is that?
If we're doing strictly headshots, an A-line dress is just fine. But for personal branding, we'll get like 2 shots out of it, and it's kind of a wasted outfit.
Great information. I feel like we need to have a part 2.
I know, but, everything that you say, I'm like, we can apply that in our jobs anytime you're in front of the camera, in front of a, someone who's kind of judging you.
Notes. Rachel Sorbet, thank you so much. Really appreciate you.